Let me go start with Larry. Larry's like always like this. Larry, how's it going in your end? Let me go speaker view so we can see our beautiful faces. Larry,
Uh,
how's it
Good. I
in?
just have to get into the crypto bots and the crypto loans, just trying to understand. And right now I'm just doing small leverage trading, and
Oh,
it's been pretty successful. So
oh my
yeah,
God. Please share your win. So you're leverage trading and you're like pretty successful. So that's good.
yeah. So like I started off with 8,000 and turned it into 50,000.
Wait. Whoop. You turned 8,000 to
50.
50.
Woohoo!
I'm like, I'm like, wow, please teach me, Larry. You're doing leverage
No.
trade. Which coin is in this on?
Well, just following a couple of chart analysts, and they put out like they have their own copy trading platform, but he sends out alerts and just very small leverage, but you know, uh, collecting money little by little, sometimes a lot by a lot, but
So good. And you took
yeah.
so 8,000 to 50,000. Coach John, make sure we catch this. And I want to catch this. I don't know if I can use this for let people know, Larry. I think this is at the 41-minute mark. Coach John, can you put a note in our signal? But Larry, I'm glad, number one, you got Bybit, you got Palau
Yeah,
residence, you're
absolutely.
doing crypto loans, and you're
Yeah.
doing leverage. Have you done this before or?
Well, kind of in a gambling sort of way before, where I lost considerably, quite a bit of money. But with like collecting money little by little, like if you're in profit, like don't be afraid to take it, right? And it's one thing about it is it requires a lot of your attention, which
Mhm.
the crypto bots appeal to me. Um, it's probably a little bit of an idol at the moment, which maybe isn't such a great thing, but the end result will be great.
So good. And it has my leverage trading trainings from August to like November helped a little bit because I was like, oh man, why did I teach all of this? I felt like, well, for me personally, I'm speaking real talk. Like I thought it was a waste, but I think was there anything in there that helped you along the way on your leverage trading and personally?
Well, I think the biggest thing is like getting me back into Bybit, like with the Palau. Like I wouldn't have thought of that uh, by myself because I would have thought there was no way, right? But
Mhm.
so
Yeah, because as Canadians, you're Canadian, we don't
yeah,
have any leverage trading platforms, correct?
correct. Yeah.
So
And
good.
I'm watching like other mentors and so forth using, biofin or and
Blowfin. Yep.
yeah, and so I think that was the biggest win, right? And going in with it uh like your strategy to go little by little, right?
So good. So good. I'm gonna go gallery. Guys, so that brings joy to my heart, Larry. That's amazing to hear. Guys, let's celebrate, guys. When we celebrate, we're setting ourselves up to do that. I was like, this is the potential, guys. Imagine eight sorry, like I'm trying to get here. So we type it in. I think Coach John typed it in, where you take that little, like, and then all of a sudden from 8 to 50,000. Guys, imagine, I mean, let's call it out. Imagine, I mean, that's setting you up for like 8 million to 50 million or 8 billion to 50 billion. It's like wow, like something like this, and you're learning this skill set. Let me go on, on another side note. I mean, I'm around. I think I need to be more around with Rami. So from 100X, he's a personal financial advisor and a professional trader, I guess. And of course, Jeff Ziegler, who's 17 years, who's been options trading, doubling, tripling, quadrupling money. I'm a newbie. I'm gonna be straight up to you guys. My tools is Kingdom Principles, the prophetic, and AI tools. But it's like this brings joy to my heart where the process of this and then just multiplying money. I mean, Larry, um you took this mina master, your mina has made, let's just do the math, right? So from 50 to 8,000, let's do the math. So let's do the math here. um Calculator, 50,000 divided by 8,000. Master, your mina has made six more mina. I mean, Larry, one day you'll be like, Larry, here's six cities, right? Here's Toronto, here's Alberta, here's Vancouver, here's Montreal, here's Halifax, here's PEI. It's like, here you go, take it. Like, and it's like, Larry, like who knows? Maybe I don't know. I love dreaming. Maybe you'll be in the government or like I don't know. Like so, of Canada, we need something like that. Or I mean, that's your
Well,
even buckwild crazy. Maybe he could be the
I
prime minister. I don't know. Like, I mean, but Larry's
well,
like,
I
go ahead.
definitely there's a gentleman in Alberta that's running. Well, he's originally from Ireland, but he is like he is like a conservative member, and he's trying to get into government. And I always thought like he needs support, right? Because he wants to bring back Christian principles, and so that's not a far off idea, right?
There you go, so Larry. Wow, wow, wow. And how's this changed you? You were here faithfully every morning in the class when we even did it like 8 a.m. That was ridiculous. I think that was like what 6 a.m. or 5 or 4 a.m. for you. How's this changed you in these last few months in being in this the our multiplication group? I guess all in the Minus Academy in general.
Um, just to have more faith and not being in fear, I think, and just, following your prophetic voice and other prophetic voices, right? Just to stay in his presence, and you know, knowing that he works everything for our good, right?
So good, so good. And then you highlighted it, guys. I don't know if you guys caught that. Doing this, I was like, when I was handling the tens, the hundreds, the thousands, the 10,000s, the 100,000. I'm like, Lord, I've never had this much money before. The millions. I was like, I've never had these money before. And then I'm like transferring it, trading it. That word fear is like, Lord, but it's like to have that perfect peace, to be in that state of love and joy, and that to say, you know what? Wow, like I'm handling this much money, and it's like I'm clicking it, but it's like, wow, Lord, now give me these people, give me these children. I remember as me and I started, I don't know if you guys know about that. We're feeding African kids, children, even people from outside of Africa. And it's like, the ability to make lots of food for them, the ability to give them supplies. We haven't even shared this to you guys, but it's like, wow. And it's like to be able to hug them and kiss them and pray for them and bless them is like, wow. But it's like, man, this is a child, this is a family, this is a whole family. And it's like, wow, what a wonderful time to help these people. And then but at the same time, not to be fearful. Like we're here, we're driving, we've been to Congo, we've been to South Africa, we've been to Tanzania, we've been to Ethiopia, we've been to Philippines, we've been to Dominican, we've been to Jamaica, doing the Lord's work of extending his hands and feet there. But it's like we would have not done that. I mean, I would say like prior to 2014, but when I was doing these cryptos, getting scammed, losing it all, doing it all over again. But this is it. Larry highlighted this fear aspect and getting rid of that and getting into that the love, obviously perfect love casts out fear. So any thoughts, Larry, for our new members? Any words that you want to encourage them, Larry, especially for new members, or future new members who wants to learn this or wants to go through this as God's discipleship plan for their destiny? Uh,
Yeah, just have faith that you're in the right place, and and just start off small, I guess. And and it's going to be quite the journey.
So good.
It's gonna,
Thank
yeah, it's
well
going to be
said, Larry.
a lot.
Larry.
The best is yet to come.
The best is over. Guys, blow up the chat for Larry. I want to get some more people there. That's amazing. Brings joy to my heart. Just be careful on a side note, as your coach, stop loss, stop loss. Put the non-negotiables in there. Don't go 1 to 2%. Controlled leverage. Obviously, I've learned a lot also with training the stop loss. Take your profit. Don't be emotional. Do your homework. And just it's the process rather than a profit. All that good stuff. I have these non-negotiables into place, right, guys? Like it's literally checking my heart. Don't go all of a sudden all in. Never go all in because I've done that 5 times, and most of those times, I think the majority of those times, I lost it all. So like, don't go all in. Don't get wrecked. Kingdom principles. This is it. He who gathers money little by little will be made rich.